Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I am going to discuss about distance and displacement. First I will discuss the basics of distance and displacement. Next I will discuss the comparison between distance and displacement. First we will discuss about distance. What is meant by distance? Distance means it is the actual path length traveled by an object is called as distance. By an object. This is the distance. What is its unit? SI unit is meter. What is the CGS unit? That is centimeter. What is its dimension? That is L is a dimension. Now we will see an example. That is, you take it this. There is a point O. Here the point P, Q and R. P is how much distance? 50 meter. Here it is 100 meter. Here it is 150 meter. Okay, clear? I need to find out what is the distance traveled by an object. If an object moved from first it went to Q, then come back to P. That means first it went to P, again come back to P. Distance. When an object, if an object move from O to Q, then come back to P. That means distance, what you will get? Distance you will get it as OQ plus what you will get? QP. What is OQ? How much is the distance? That is 100. Plus what is QP? That is 50. So you will get it as 150 meter. That is the distance traveled by the object. Okay, actual path length. Okay, then next we will see displacement. Displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position. Initial and final position. Okay, it is the shortest distance between initial and final position. So in the previous example, first the object started from O and it went to Q, then come back to P. In this case, you see what is the displacement. What is the displacement? Displacement you will get it as, it is the shortest distance. That means just you find out the final position minus the initial position. That means the final position is how much? That is 50 minus 0. So that is you will get it as 50 meter. In the previous example, the distance is 150 meter, but the displacement is 50 meter. Okay, it is not necessary the displacement is actual path length. Okay, clear? So how to find out the displacement? Displacement is the final position minus initial position. That means if you take it in a general case, if this is the x1 and this is the x2, this is the x2, this is the p1 and p2. Displacement, what you can say? If an object move from initial to final, it move from initial to final, the displacement what you get? That is equal to final position, that is P2. It is x2 minus x1. This is the way you can find out the displacement. What is it? SI unit? SI unit is meter. and the CGS unit is centimeter, and the dimension is L. Okay, this is the basics about the distance and displacement. Okay, now we will see what is the comparison between them. First comparison, that is, we will take it as the first comparison. Distance is a scalar quantity. How only magnitude? What is the path length? That alone. Okay. What about displacement? Displacement means it is a shorter distance we need. So it having direction. So it is a vector quantity. Distance is scalar, but displacement is a vector quantity. Okay? Yeah. What is the direction of displacement? It is a vector quantity. How will you find out the direction of displacement? The displacement direction is always from initial to final position, direct straight. You see here, initial to final position, that is the displacement direction. Clear? Okay. Then next, displacement may be positive, negative, or zero, but distance is positive. Positive volume only. Displacement may be positive, negative, or zero, but the distance is only how positive values. Okay. So if we will consider the rest is a type of motion with the speed is equal to 0, we can consider distance may comes 0 also. Okay. Other than normally distance is positive, but the displacement may positive, negative, or 0. How the displacement will come positive, negative, or 0? Because displacement is a vector quantity. Here we are studying about the straight line motion. So in the straight line motion, the particle have only two directions. One it is forward, other is backward. So the direction of the motion of object can be specified by using positive and negative sign. So we will take, if an object is moving toward the positive x-axis, moving toward the positive x-axis, we will consider as positive. If an object is moving towards negative x-axis, we will consider it as negative. Okay, that is a consideration we have to be taking in the straight line motion. By using that, we will specify the direction. Then we will see how this object will get a positive and negative sign. If you see, what is displacement? Displacement means final position minus initial position. Displacement is equal to final position. The general is x2 minus x1. If x2 is greater than x1, what about displacement? Displacement is positive. That means you take it as an example. What is the example? Here, if an object is moved from initial here to P and it went into Q. Initial P, it went to Q. What is the displacement? Here you see that displacement. What is the displacement you will get? Here the displacement is final position minus, that is 100 minus 50. So you get as 50. This is positive. What is the meaning? It is moving toward the positive x-axis. It is moving toward the positive. This is positive x-axis. This is negative. Okay. So here you can get it is moving toward the positive x-axis. Okay. Then when it will get negative, if x2 is less than x1, what about x2 minus x1? x2 minus x1 is negative. That is that time displacement negative. That means you take it as an example. Initially the object is at Q. It is coming to the Q. Like this. It is at Q coming to P. Q is how much distance? It is to be 100 meter. It is 50 meters. So what is the thing? Final position. That is final position is how much? Displacement. How will you get? Final position, that is 50 minus initial position is how much? 100 meters. So you will get as minus 50. What is the meaning? The direction of displacement is like this. That is, we can take it as delta x. The direction is towards the negative x-axis. Okay? Clear? Then, if x1 is equal to the third case, if x1 is equal to x2, what you will get it as x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1 is 0. So that time displacement is 0. Okay, so we will take an example. If the object is moving from here to here, that is initially it is P and this is Q. It is at 50 meter. This is 100 meter. Initially at P, it went to Q, again come back to Q itself. First initially at P, went to Q, again coming to the Q. So you can see that displacement, what you get? Displacement is initial position, that is how much? 50. Final how much? 50. You get it as 0. Okay, here you see, in this case, what is the distance? Here the distance is, first it went to here. How much it is to be that? 50. Again coming to here. So the distance is here to be, distance is how much you will get? 100. This case, what is the distance? Initially what happened? At 50, 100 and it will be come to here. So how much is the distance here? Distance is, here you see that here the distance is how much? You will get initially at 2 p. So how much distance is around 50. Okay, so all the cases you see that the distance is always positive, but the displacement is negative, positive or 0. Clear? Okay. And next, the third one, distance is equal to or greater than displacement. Distance is equal to or greater than displacement. You see that all the cases the distance may greater or equal. It will not come the lesser value. The displacement will not be greater. That is the thing we can say, or distance is less. We will take an example which case will the distance is be equal. So if an object is moving here, it is at P, it is at Q, and R. This is 50. This is how much distance? 50 meter. This is 100 meter. This is 150 meter. Okay. Initially the object went to P to Q and went to R. How much is the distance and displacement? Displacement equal to how much? Final position minus initial position. How much is that? 150 is the final position minus initial position. That is how much you are getting. That is 150 minus 50, that is equal to 100. What is the distance? Distance is the path length traveled by object. From here it is started from 50 and we went to 150. So the distance is 100 meters. So here you see that the displacement and distance are 100 meter. If an object is moving in a straight line only in forward or only in backward, the magnitude of distance and displacement are equal. Okay, then next case we will see displacement magnitude. Next case you see that this is example P, Q and R. This is 50 meter, 100 meter and 150 meter. Initially went to R, then come back to Q. Okay, so what is the displacement here? Displacement is, you see this displacement is initial, final position minus initial. Final is how much? 100 meter minus 50 meter. So the displacement is 50 meter. Okay, clear? Then what about distance magnitude? Distance, you will get it as actual path length traveled. That means start from 50, went to 150. That means 100 meters traveled. Again coming to 2. That means how much it is traveled? 150 meter it is. So here you see that the distance is greater. Here the distance is equal. There is no possibility of distance is lesser than displacement. Clear? This is about the distance and displacement.
Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe my channel. If you like this video, please put like